Welcome to Business Innovators Radio, featuring industry influencers and trendsetters sharing proven strategies to help you build a better life right now.
Hello and welcome to this episode of our show. This is your host, Keith Doherty. Today our special guest is top real estate broker associate Brady Brittain of RE/MAX Select based out of College Station, Texas. Brady has been in real estate since 1999, helping clients in the Bryan, College Station area buy and sell single-family homes and investment properties. He was a 2004 finalist in Realtor Magazine's 30 Under 30 list and was named Bryan College Station's Realtor of the Year in 2011. All right, with all that said, Brady, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me on today.
And Brady, if we could start for our listeners, what led you into real estate? Was it something that you always knew you wanted to do, or did you maybe stumble into it?
Well, I kind of stumbled into it. I've always had a pretty good mind for real estate. My brother came to Texas A&M here in College Station in 1997. My dad began investing in real estate to buy something for my brother to live into, and I was just kind of immediately hooked. Started doing some property management, moved into sales, and just loved working with people to help them meet their needs, consulting with them to help them solve problems. And
do you think you could talk about what personal attributes, traits, or qualities you think have most contributed to the success that you've had in real estate?
Yeah, I'm kind of naturally very detail and task-oriented. With all the moving parts in real estate, that really helps make sure things are being done properly. Helps me and my team stay on track and ensure all of our clients experience the same great service, whether they're working directly with me or one of my partners.
And do you think you give our listeners an example of when these traits have played a role in your path towards success?
Sure. You know, for us, it's really more of a day-to-day example of using the systems and checklists we've developed over the years. There are countless times when our checklists and systems have saved our clients a lot of time and anguish, whether it's simply ensuring a survey was approved for a lender for a buyer, or making sure the buyer doesn't have an easy out when we negotiate for a seller. So just lots of little examples along the way, I suppose.
And Brady, I think whenever somebody builds a successful business or a career, that sometimes getting there isn't always easy. There could be bumps in the road. Can you talk about some of the adversities or trials that you had to overcome in order to achieve your goals?
Well, you're absolutely right. It's never easy. You know, our area did not experience quite the real estate crash that a lot of the country did, but we did have quite a bit of slowdown and an increase in competition from new realtors entering the market here at the same time, simply because our market was still very good compared to much of the country. However, because everybody's in town, piece of the pie got smaller, income was down, expenses were up, but you know, one of our team beliefs is that the market does not determine our income. So we kept on going and helping people, and we certainly are better off for it.
And Brady, as these obstacles come up, you know, what keeps you going? Why don't you give up what you're driving for us?
You know, there are always times that you look at and you say, you know, it's easier to give up, and sometimes it is. But I really enjoy helping people. Our team really is focused on helping others. So we would have been letting a lot of people down by getting out of the business. You have to believe you're offering something that people need, and you're offering it in a better way, and we do believe that about what we do. And that's why we do what we do, and that keeps us going day in and day out, whether there's a struggle or, you know, obviously when it's easy, but when it's tough, that keeps us going.
And Brady, looking forward, what's your vision for your business and your career over the next 5 years?
Well, my business partner and I we want to keep doing what we're doing here in Bryan College Station. We want to hone our systems over the next year or so. And then one of our goals is to begin looking for team members in complementary areas within Texas. We're only 45 minutes from Houston, kind of strategically positioned right in the middle of the Texas Triangle. So there are 17 million folks within a few hours drive of us, you know, Houston, Austin, San Antonio, Dallas, Fort Worth. And I believe our team has a lot to offer to both other agents and clients, so we plan to extend our geographic reach over the coming years.
And I guess kind of on top of that, what do you feel is the best way you market yourself as a real estate professional so that you can have continual growth?
Well, a big part of that is definitely through online resources, and then just the day-to-day creating of lifelong advocates through the way we serve our clients. You know, that encompasses both the beginning of that relationship, when we're generating a cold lead and just starting to build, all the way through building that relationship to fruition when we create an advocate and a friend at the end of the deal.
And Brady, I think sometimes when the general public looks at real estate agents, they don't fully understand the value that you provide from both a buyer and a seller standpoint. What do you think the biggest misconception or myth people have about working with a real estate agent?
Well, I don't know. Sometimes it seems like people think some agents are selfish or out to get them, or that they just see them as, a dollar sign. And for our team, that just couldn't be further from the truth. We really enjoy meeting with people, discovering what their real needs are, and then helping them do what it is they want. The problem is not all agents take that approach, and people have been burned sometimes, so they assume a lot of agents act that way.
Brady, let's say you get a call from a family member or a friend, and they're in another state, and they want to sell their home. Now, obviously, with your experience and probably with your connections, you could look up an agent and do a referral, but from a general advice standpoint, what advice would you give them about selecting an agent that could best serve their needs?
Goodness, just in general, talking to people that have bought or sold recently, looking at reviews online, and then interviewing a few agents. Look for an agent who has a relationship-based consulting style mentality. Don't evaluate agents just by their personality or by what they say, but by how they really show you who they are and what they do through their past and what they've done for others, and what their clients have said after working with them.
And Brady, obviously you're based out of the College Station, Bryan, Texas area, and if somebody's looking for real estate services or an agent in that general area, what's the best way they can find out more information about you and how you can help them?
Well, it's pretty easy to find us. Our website is towerpointteam.com. You can look us up on Facebook. Read reviews on Zillow under my name for our team, Brady Brittain. And the best place for a lot of people to start is just to call our number at 979-846-1995. Set up a time to meet and go over their individual situation. We don't measure success by whether or not we got the sale or not, but we measure success by helping people make good decisions.
And Brady, obviously want to thank you for taking the time out of your schedule to come here today and share your professional real estate experience with all of our listeners. And if you're listening and you want to learn more about Brady, obviously you can go to his site, like he said. Also below this interview, we'll have a link to his site and any other contact information we have, so you can see how Brady can help you with your real estate needs. So with all that said, until our next show, have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks for listening to Business Innovators Radio. To hear all episodes featuring leading industry influencers and trendsetters, visit us online at businessinnovatorsradio.com today.